Welcome back to the channel, Ninjas. F- here with F-TV, and we're back with another TMNT Legends video. The spotlights may be done, but today we're going to spotlight the top 5 characters for each class. In case you were unaware, the classes are Spirit, which is blue, Swift, which is orange, Tech, which is purple, Might, which is red, and Cunning, which is gray. Now, for those of you who are really locked in, you'll have noticed that these actually coincide with Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Splinter's respective colors. Nice, real subtle. We'll begin with the Spirit class. The most broken character in the game, of course, has a spot on the Team Usagi. His passive makes everyone better, and that's barely scratching the surface of his absurd kit. Next up is another broken character, Justin. All you need to know is that his 5th ability, an AoE with defense down, doesn't have a cooldown at tier 7. That's crazy. Nick Leo's on the team as well, one of the most consistent and balanced characters in the game, and you get him for free at the beginning. Filling the final 2 spots, it's tough because there's just so many deserving spirits, but we'll go ahead and give one of those spots to Movie Leo, who takes a more damage-oriented approach when compared to Nick Leo, and has a great buff that raises the team's attack power and speed. The final spot goes to Bunny Rocksteady, who's just stacked, having damage over time, heal block, a counter state, debuffing, and speed down. Honorable mentions to go to Movie Bebop, Muckman, Nick April, and Original Raph. Let's talk Swift. Taylor Swift is one of the most accomplished female musicians of our generation. However, that has absolutely nothing to do with the Swifts in TMNT Legends. Swifts, categorized by their high speed and low defense, kind of get a bad rap in this game as the worst class, but they have some of the best characters, starting with LARP Raph, who's equipped with the highest speed in the game, guaranteeing he goes first, unless of course the computer cheats, and steals the enemy's focus meter. Unbelievable. Joining him are a pair of Michelangelos, Nick and Classic. Nick has one of the best support abilities in the game, within the zone, while Classic can raise the team's attack power and focus meter. Vision Quest Leo is also on the team with his dual AoEs and speed increasing and armor giving team buff. Rounding out the top 5 is Mondo Gecko with his crit and speed raising team buff, and passive that gives out free dodges to anyone. Honorable mention here goes to the Mutant Fox, Alopex. The top 5 techs are pretty straightforward. First, we have the original creation Bunnies, a glass cannon capable of tremendous damage with a pretty sweet Voltron reference. Krang makes his presence known with his dual AoEs, as well as his attack and a crit increasing team buff, while LARP Mikey sports the single highest damage basic in the game, along with his dual AoEs. Nick Casey Jones skates onto the team, bringing with him free defense up by his passive to go along with his 3 top-tier debuffs used to debilitate the opposition. Last but certainly not least is Vision Quest Raph. With Vision Quest Raphael, you'll be getting guaranteed extra attack and damage over time, and crazy damaging dual AoEs. Honorable mention goes to Bixby Sticktown. We mean Baxter Stockman. You cannot have a Might team without the blueprint himself, Nick Raph. Nick Raphael is the gold standard in Legends for a reason. Defense up on his basic, a godly plus 80% team-wide attack buff, a taunt that increases his already superior crit rate, while naturally countering everything thrown at him. Joining him is Super Shredder, who can give himself armor, resist a killing blow, provide the team with heal over time and defense up, while guaranteeing to slow down an opponent. He even takes one for the team by debuffing himself with accuracy down after wrecking the opposing team with his AoE. With them is Movie Rocksteady, a tank who was built for damage with a passive that heals him, and a defense forward fighting taunt that makes him exceptionally difficult to take down. Up next is LARP Leo, one of the most busted Leos in the game. He can decrease defense, taunt, increase attack, dodge, stun, all with an AoE. The final spot goes to Classic Raph. He has the stats of a heady hitter, with a passive that'll make him and any other Might ally stronger. His AoE robs enemies of their firepower, and his basic and single target attack can rob them of their turns and buffs. Honorable mentions go to Classic Bebop, Leatherhead, Hun, and Spider Bites. Anchoring the Cunning team is Armagon. This shark in a shark suit with shark rockets has dual AoEs, armor, attack down, and damage over time, all in a relatively easy to farm frame. He teams with Steranko, who is equipped with 4 abilities to increase his attack power, including a passive one that powers up the entire team. He's going to deal out tremendous pain to the opponents, either with his single target attacks or his dual AoEs. Also on the team is Pizza Face. Dual AoEs, accuracy, and attack power down. With one of the best passives in the entire game, Pizza Face is a must-have for every Legends player, especially for the Gauntlet. LARP Donatello earns his spot on the team with a basic that nerfs Might characters and phenomenal secondary effects on his heal, AoE, and Team Shield. The final spot goes to Classic Shredder. Maniacal Laugh is the star of his kit, granting 3 crazy buffs for the team, while Sharp Mind makes every Cunning character more of a damage-dealing monster, himself included. Honorable mentions go to Fish Face and Bunny Bebop. Agree? Disagree? Sound off in the comments below. Thank you for watching, ninjas. Keep it locked here for future TMNT videos. This was Turtle Legends. I've been F- for F-TV, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.